Hey there, good morning. JB Portillo here, and boy, do I have a fun show today. It's so much fun doing this, let's talk about it. All right, so we have a host of a new show that we're going to tell you about. Oh, and our guest, what's this guy's name?
His name is Fuzzy Couture.
Fuzzy Couture, okay. But our new host for a new show we're going to tell you about later is Paige Blair, right? And then I know none of you know this lady. No, this is Nancy Cullen from the animal shelter, right?
Yep.
All right. So we're going to have a lot of fun talking about a lot of things. And then you notice the vacant chair over there? See that? In a minute. You don't yet, but you will. It's going to be filled with a very special guest. Okay. All right. So let's get started. I want to know. Tell me the story about Paige. Why are you here? How'd you get here? What are you going to do?
I've been an absolute animal lover my whole life. In any town I've lived in, I've volunteered at the animal shelter. So I moved here with my husband and our dog, now 2 dogs, a year and a half ago. And I got involved with the Bella Vista Animal Shelter a few months ago. And then Nancy encouraged me to apply to be a board member, which was very flattering. And we had tried to get a retail thrift store rented, but she was like, you know, that's not what we need right now. What we need is a TV show. And that there had always been an interest in having an animal shelter show back on Bella Vista Community Television, and I said, well, I can do that, actually. So here we are.
Good. We're going to talk more about that after the break. But let's go to our dear friend. I was going to say old, but I didn't mean it like old.
That's all right. You
friend
can call
Nancy.
me old. I don't mind.
No, Nancy, you've been around so long, and you're such a jewel to the community. Tell us about you.
Sure. So I moved to Bella Vista in 2015, and it was a great move for me. I've never lived any place as wonderful as this. It's so beautiful. And I was at loose ends from a job that didn't end up working out. And I joined the board just like Paige did. And when I was on the board, they decided that they might need some of my energy and creative ideas to help bring the animal shelter into the 21st century. So it was my job to bring the website back up online and do all those things. And once I put my foot in that door, they didn't let me leave again.
Well, we're not. None of us. You're
and
here.
I've been the executive director since. So it's been 4 years now, almost 5. And I really enjoy it. And I love taking care of the animals. I love meeting the community. I love helping all the other nonprofits in town. And I feel very strongly about living here and giving back to the community that served me so well.
Give us a little quick timeline. Tell us the history and
Sure.
how it got started. And
Sure. So Bella Vista Animal Shelter started all the way back in 1985, and I'm going to tell you that the people at the Bella Vista Historical Society know way more about this than I do, but they have beautiful scrapbooks that you can take a look at. So the deputy sheriff found a mama dog and 6 pups, and he decided that he didn't want to take them to Centerton over to the pound. He wanted to take care of them and try and find them homes for himself. So if you go to Fire Station 1, there's just a little fence around their propane tank, and that was the first official animal shelter.
Oh!
That's where Mama and her 6 pups lived. And then they got written up in the paper, and Cooper decided that we absolutely did need an animal shelter. And so then they donated some land right there on the Missouri border. And so they gave us this property right next to the dump, and we love it out there. It teaches the dogs all about loud noises and things. Our first official building at the shelter went up in 1996, so it was a good period of time, almost 10 years, where they were working out of a garden shed, and then they decided to build an actual building. It only had plumbing and propane at the time, so then we got sewer finally, and we got all of the amenities, and now we have a full working, functioning animal shelter. That original building that was built in 1996, we're hoping to razz that down and put a whole new building in there. We want something that's ADA compliant, something that's a little bit more welcoming to the public, and maybe turn ourselves around so that we aren't staring at the dump all the time.
Okay, you're talking about Republic.
We are talking about Republic, yep.
Okay.
So Republic Waste is our neighbor, and we share a fence line with them. And so we're hoping to maybe scoot the shelter around in a different venue so that we're looking more towards the animals and a little bit less towards the reclamation
The
site.
dusty road.
The dusty road. Well, the dusty road we can't do very much about.
No.
It's city run, and we can't just go out there and pave it willy-nilly.
Yeah.
There's got to be things done.
Well, and I think you've had other land donated since then.
So Cooper, before they sold their land in the last couple years, they gave us an additional 2 acres, and so we actually have a bigger footprint now, but most of it is still easements and floodplains, so we have to be very careful about where we build.
Gotcha. So, tell us about the volunteers, other than her. She's obviously one.
I can tell you that we have the most amazing volunteers. It's been fantastic, especially since all of the schools are now requiring students to have a certain number of volunteer hours before they graduate. So we have people volunteering at the shelter all the time. And even if they aren't over 18, which means they can be there unsupervised if they're under 18, we have them doing great jobs. So our young volunteers can draw pictures of the animals that we put up on Facebook and say, this portrait brought to you by, and then they can show their animal that they wanted to have adopted. They can do cat socialization, so children who maybe have a little trouble reading, we set them in there and have them read to the feral cats so that they get used to human voices and want to see what you're doing, you know, because every cat's very curious about what's happening in your lap, and so they'll come and sniff you out, and it just makes them more social and happy to be around. And then we also have some younger adults who are taking videos now for us, so we can TikTok and YouTube and all those things that we have to do all the time that I don't have the capacity or the knowledge to do. So I'm hoping that we can get some young people in there helping out. And then our older volunteers are amazing. They come, they weed for us, they do landscaping. We have a number of work groups that come from other facilities. They built a bridge for us last year. It was remarkable. I mean, like real infrastructure type projects that can get done by a work group is just amazing. And then we have all of our events through the course of a year. So right now I've got 20 some odd volunteers standing out there in 106-degree weather working on that charity sale, and they are doing an amazing job, and we couldn't be more thankful for everything that they give to the shelter. And as of yesterday, not today, I don't have the numbers yet today, but as of yesterday, we had already raised $29,000 at the charity sale.
Wow.
And it's pretty amazing. What everybody gives to the community and what they buy from the community is wonderful.
And you're not finished. We're going to talk more about that in the second half, but wow.
We
I
go
think
until
you-
Saturday.
I think you have done this spiel before because it just...
If there's one thing I'm good at, it's talking, JB.
And you live and breathe it. So
I do indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought we had another guest today. Do we have another guest?
We do have another guest.
Oh, where
We
is-
have Mr. Hollywood himself,
Dagwood.
Dagwood.
Oh, look, here he comes.
Big boy who's
sweet
available for adoption. He's a very
Might need to be
big
lifted.
boy.
He needs a lift. He's so well trained that he's not used to getting on furniture. But once I put him on there, he's happy to sit.
Good boy, come up. Oh, can you do it?
You can do it, baby.
You can do it.
He's not going to.
Oh,
He knows that he's not allowed on the
you
furniture.
know, you're such a good boy. What if I brought your chicken over here? This
No.
is okay.
All right, well, maybe we can get
Yeah.
some camera shots of him, even though we
Yeah.
gave him his own special throne today.
I can get him in there.
Yeah, you can
pick
get him in
up.
there?
It's
All right.
okay,
Oh,
big guy.
look at that.
Oh, an airlift. It's a very special occasion. You get to be on the chair.
Like, am I gonna get in trouble?
No. This is a little emotional
His
support
security chicken.
Good boy, Dagwood.
What
He's
you doing here?
nervous.
What you doing here? Oh, there's my sweet boy.
So Dagwood is super duper affectionate, very good boy, walks like a dream on the leash, rode in the car really well on the way here. He went all the way down to Channel 5 last week, and he was such a good little passenger, so he just wants to be loved on, spend time with you. He knows some tricks.
He does. He can sit and he can paw. He knows definitely about his treats. He doesn't want to get on the furniture, so he's already got that one down. He's going to be fantastic for a family with young kids because he's not a jumper. He's not going to knock them down. This is about the typical size dog that we get at the shelter. I know most people want a dog under 20 pounds, but this is what we consider a shelter regular, right?
Yeah.
Right around that 40 to 60 pound mark. That's most of our guys. And he's got a beautiful brindle coat and just the best personality.
Just the sweetest.
We think he's about 5 years old, and we think he might be a healer mix because of the dots on his arms. You can see them,
Yeah.
and then that brindle coat. So We never know exactly what they are, but if you ever want a DNA test for your dog, we've got those at the shelter too.
Do you now?
We
Yes.
do.
Because I sent all of that off for my dogs. So I love what you said about the emotional support chicken because
Yeah.
I was at some event that you all did and got one of the squishy chickens like that, and Molly, my dog, carries that around with her all the time.
They love an emotional support chicken. Yeah.
When I see him go out with volunteers who are taking him for a walk, he'll be carrying it in his mouth. Sometimes he'll pee and forget and drop it, and then they pick it up for him and bring it the rest of the
That
way.
is the sweetest.
Yeah, he's such a good boy. So he's just waiting for someone to come scoop him up.
Is he good with other dogs?
He can be. So, like we say with all of our
Yeah.
dogs, we need to meet.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that there are no fights in the home. And it's just like going to a bar. Like some people you like, some people you don't. The dogs are exactly the same way. They need to just sniff it out and see how it's going to go.
Yeah, I got it. I think I'm going to give him a few minutes here to find it because Paul is awesome. He's our graphics guy back there, and I think you guys brought a little B-roll of some kittens. I think you have not only dogs, but you have kittens.
Yes.
All right, let's roll that if we could. Oh, okay. Look at those baby or that baby.
So sweet.
It's not 15 minutes yet.
So, these kittens, Jason has been doing an amazing job with all of our cats, and so we have had 8 or 9 mama cats come in so far this year. At this moment in time, we had at least 3 mama cats that had a litter of 8 cats. And so we ended up last week, or I guess just on Monday, going down to the Northwest Arkansas Community Cat Project, and we had 30 cats spayed or neutered. And so that included TNR cats that we have, so that's trap, neuter, and release. So if somebody has a community cat that they're feeding out the back of their house, we take those cats in and we get them fixed so that they don't have any more babies. And then we had the mamas, obviously, that had their babies, so we brought those all into foster homes, raised them. I had 11 of them at my house this year. So once the fosters get big enough to be 3 pounds, then they can go and get spay and neutered, and then they can be put up for adoption. So now all of these little babies are ready for adoption. 30 of them all at once. It's always just calamity, and they are the cutest things. 2 litters were all black and white. I named my litter all after race car drivers because checkered flag, right? Black and white.
Right.
And they are just waiting to go home, and they are just adorable. Every single one of them with its own personality and its own quirks.
Isn't that something? Dogs, cats, animals, period, do. Every one of them has a different personality.
Yes, they do.
It's wonderful.
And we get so many people that walk in the shelter that say, "Oh, I just want 1 litter," and then they don't realize that they're going to have 8 to 14 in that litter. And
14?
Oh yeah.
Sometimes.
Oh, absolutely. Especially when we've had such a warm winter like we did, the litters just keep getting bigger because they had more food.
Yeah.
And so
Let's talk about food.
okay.
Do you get those, and don't tell us about food?
Bella Vista Animal Shelter has been blessed by our community. I mean, you guys give and give and give, and we couldn't be happier for it. So we get Purina One dog chow brought to us either through monthly subscriptions or with my buddy Neil out there on the corner holding his sign saying that we're ready for dog food. Having that fellow dressed in a dog outfit every weekend has been the best thing that's ever happened to the animal shelter.
And that's out on the highway?
Whatever we
Oh, my
need, he
goodness.
holds just a little sign and says it. Everybody drives right up to Walmart, buys it, comes back and delivers it. It is the most amazing system we have ever had. And had I known that it just took a little outfit to do that, I would have been
You would have been out
forever
there on the
happy.
road,
Yes.
wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So Purina One is our dog food of choice, and then for cats we use Purina Naturals and Fancy Feast Wet. So
Okay, so I heard you say subscriptions. So
Yep.
people actually could do Amazon or Walmart or
Absolutely,
whatever.
whatever they're
and
doing.
Chewy,
Yep.
and the other one that I used to use. Anyway, just have it delivered directly to you. Wow.
absolutely, and we love it. I mean, that's fantastic. The only downside to that is that they don't put your name on it, so I have no way to thank you. So you got to let me know if you've done a subscription, and I'll make sure to get you a thank you note.
Yeah. All right, well, let's take a really quick break, and then we'll come back, because, boy, we're not even finished yet. We got some great stuff to talk about, right?
Definitely.
All right. Okay, and we're back. All right, we've got two very, we could sit here for weeks, but we've got two very
That's why
important.
we're getting our own show.
That's
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Thank you. What a great segue, right? So let's go back to our Paige Blair.
Okay.
And she is about next month. We're going to start next
We're
month.
going to start next month.
Tell us what the show is, what your thoughts are, and why everybody should listen.
Okay. Well, we are doing a show named Who Rescued Who, which will feature adoptable animals from the Bella Vista Animal Shelter, both animals that have been there for a longer time, ones that come through, puppies, kittens, really the local celebrities like Hansel and Gretel, which are a bonded senior pair. Hansel is a little pit bull boy, he's what, 11? Mm-hmm. And Gretel is his best buddy. She's a big, fluffy, white Great Pyrenees.
Oh my goodness!
And
She's about 5 years old.
Yeah.
And everybody loves her because she's a beautiful blonde, and they got to make sure that they take him with her.
that's right. They are a duo.
That's her emotional support chicken.
A Hansel.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. So we just want to give some airtime to all those super special animals that are at the shelter and find homes for them within our community. You know, we are so blessed with donations, with time, with exposure. So we really want to find the perfect match for all these great animals that are just waiting to meet their people. We also want to just talk about things that are prevalent in the animal welfare world, like Nancy said, TNR, how that can keep communities' cat populations under control. And you said last week that over the last 3 years
We have great statistics showing that going out in the community and trapping the cats and spaying and neuter them, our kitten population has gone down significantly. I would say when I first began at the shelter, we were averaging 275 to 300 some odd kittens every year, and it's just not sustainable at that for our small shelter. And last year we were down to 175 kittens, so it was a marked decrease.
And something we haven't said so far, this is a no-kill shelter.
Yes.
Absolutely. And the TNR service is also absolutely free. It's helping the community be a better community, and we want to make sure that we're promoting those kinds of programs in Bella Vista.
And the shelter has been no-kill since 2008,
I believe so, yeah.
which
Yes.
means that 90% of the animals that come in have a live outcome going out, and that extra 10% can sometimes be like severe medical cases or just outliers. So they were no-kill before no-kill was
Popular.
even a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And we want to talk to other experts in the community, dog trainers, folks who can interpret body language. So especially
A psychologist? Do you have a dog psychologist?
dog psychologist. Well, and just keeping people safe, you know, like when I was a kid, the thing was you just always ask, can I pet your dog? But never looking at the dog itself.
You have to
about
ask the dog.
Can I pet you, dog? You know? So we're going to talk about those kind of things. We're going to talk about some common Northwest Arkansas medical concerns, like the importance of heartworm preventatives and
Ticks.
flea and tick treatments, just to keep your animals healthy and happy and feeling comfortable. So we're going to really reach out into a network of other shelters in the community and get them on here. We also want to talk to folks who have adopted from us and get updates on how it's going. There's nothing better than seeing an animal who
Is
went
thriving.
through the shelter and is living their best life now.
Yeah.
And we talk to folks all the time at the farmers market who just want to come up and show us pictures of their animals and tell us funny stories about how they've potty trained themselves to poop in the kitchen sink and
Oh my goodness.
yeah, or bathroom sink, excuse me.
Kitchen sink. Oh.
That would be a no-no. But, you know, just funny stories that we want folks to get exposure to how amazing it is to adopt an animal, save their life, and then in very, very short time it becomes apparent that that animal has contributed a lot to their life as well. And so we just want to really share that.
I think we'd also like to provide a resource for people that are feeling overwhelmed by their animal. You know,
Oh,
we
okay.
hear of so many rehoming stories where they have to move for work or family circumstances have changed, illness, whatever. We want to make sure that we're getting those resources out there to help people feel like they aren't being a terrible person by having to change their circumstances. We really don't want them to feel like that. We just want what's best for them and what's best for the animal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
the animals get very, very attached to their, I hate the word owner. But they're
their
human.
They're
pet
human,
parrot.
exactly.
Yeah.
They're emotional support human.
Yes.
That's right. You and your chicken.
I know.
It even matches your shirt.
I feel like every time you say it, we should go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, let's not.
Oh, but I see all kinds of special guests. So this is
yeah.
not going to be a bunch of talking heads. This is
No.
going to be fun outdoor things.
Yes.
It's going to be all kinds of things.
Yeah.
And I'm excited.
Yeah.
So that starts next month on, I think it's the 16th of September.
Yes.
And it's out there forever. And get this, we are trying so hard to get studio audiences.
oh.
So let's just say,
You get a car. You don't.
You get a kitten. You get 2 kittens. You get a puppy.
yeah,
The
under
puppy's
your
gonna be 80
chair.
pounds.
Yeah, look under your chair. You just won, like Oprah, right?
Yes.
No free animals.
No, but anyway, a studio audience, that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Especially
that's a good
if
idea.
maybe you get some children or something in the audience and have somebody demonstrating on how to approach a dog.
Yeah.
You know, just, so anyway, it's going to be
Absolutely.
so much fun.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to learn a lot. We're going to meet a lot of people, and we're going to highlight a lot of animals, and hopefully we're going to get a lot of animals adopted.
Yes. Yeah. Well, and you have some other things up your sleeve that we'll just keep quiet for now because I really love your ideas. Okay, so right now, let's switch because we have some incredible
Yeah, we have
props under the table here. Tell us about what's happening.
We are currently running our 22nd annual charity garage sale. So our beautiful host, Anita Wirtz, who's also a board member for us, has been hosting this sale forever. She stores up information stores up donations throughout the year. And she is ready to do her sale at the hottest time of the year, which is fantastic. The Bella Vista Historical Museum has let us use their parking lot, which is outstanding. Rosita's has been very generous with us taking over everybody's lives and putting this giant sale on. And if you haven't driven by to see all the circus tents, that's my circus. We're having a good time out there. And
What's the address? I think
it
it's
is 1885 Bella Vista Way.
Yes.
So it's right at the corner of Kingswood and Highway 71. And it's going on until Saturday, August 22nd. We have people who will buy a car full and then go home and fill their car up with their stuff and bring it back and donate it. So it's the sale that never ends. We never know what we're going to have. People have found treasures. Paige is going to tell you about some real big wins that we had.
Okay.
And every day it's new stuff because there's so many storage units, so it's getting replenished. So someone stopped by yesterday and they were like, I was here yesterday and this is all different. And that's what's amazing about it. It's this cycle of,
Yes.
you know, it's not like the best stuff gets taken on the first day, but
So I think this is one of the finds.
yeah, so this was more of like an accessory find, our
Yes.
Fuzzy Couture purse, which our board member's wife, Kylie, found, Brandon's wife, and she just thought it was like the perfect little accessory.
And
to
Dagwood
accompany
loves it.
Yeah, Dagwood approves. But Nancy found this one. It is a 1940s
Oh, I have it upside down, I'm
Royal
sorry.
typewriter, which, I mean, maybe in your printing background you know a thing or two about this.
Absolutely.
I learned on one of these in high school.
Did
Oh my
you?
goodness.
Yes.
And look, it's portable. It comes in its own suitcase.
I tell you.
It has its own case. It needs a little cleanup. It's the Royal Quiet Deluxe. And one fun little fact is that Ernest Hemingway wrote all his novels on this exact same model, not this one particular. I'm sure that's in a museum somewhere.
We don't have the provenance on this one.
Yeah, exactly. But a lot of new generation of writers are looking for things offline, kind of a more old school feeling of being creative. So typewriters have had a big moment in the last decade. So this one, after being cleaned up and serviced where the keys fixed, could go anywhere from $320 to $450.
Yes.
This is
Is
amazing.
what
So is this going back to the sale and
it
somebody
is.
can buy it?
It is. So if
Okay.
you are desperate for your own 1940s special typewriter, go down to the sale. I'm going to bring it over there right after this.
Cool.
And I mean, I know Anita is the price guru, but what would you guesstimate she will ask for this?
I will refuse to answer that
Okay.
because the more you buy, the less expensive everything
That's
becomes.
true.
So,
So there's
if your
no-
pile's nice and big, maybe
There's no price stickers on this. It's
No.
all negotiation.
It's
Okay.
all for donations for the animals. So
Yeah.
regardless of what price we tell people, oftentimes they'll even give us more. And
That's
we're,
true.
We're pretty happy with that.
Yes.
All right, we're getting close to time, so I know you
Okay.
got a couple of other things under the table.
Yeah, I'll do it real quick.
Okay.
The second one is a Norman Rockwell collectible plate from the 80s, which comes with its own original box and the certificate of authenticity.
It's called Grandma's Love.
Yeah, so it's a beautiful
Hold it
plate.
really still, and maybe
Okay.
they can zoom in on it. There
Yes.
we go.
So this one, Norman Rockwell, it was made by the Edwin M. Knowles China Company. These are actually more common and the market is more saturated than I realized when I first picked this plate out. But for someone who's looking to complete their whole set, it could be really special. And since it has the certificate and the box, the internet says anywhere from 10 to 25.
Yeah.
This could be worth.
Yeah.
So
Okay. And
Nostalgic
now,
treasure.
yes, nostalgic treasure. Now for the real
Piece de resistance.
Yes, the real showstopper.
look at this, folks.
Absolutely incredible.
Wow.
Eleco Chambord Collection Fiber Optic Dragon Castle Lamp.
Could we?
Zoom.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, wow.
A lamp?
So non-functioning. It
Okay.
needs some tune-up, so that does decrease its value. But these little, it's like the pinnacle of fiber optic light technology. And I'm absolutely
You're going to be such a great host.
I am obsessed with this dragon. So is my husband. I moved it in our house, and he texted me, "Where did the dragon go? I hope you didn't take it back to the sale."
So this one might already have an owner.
It's possible. It may be a foster fail for this dragon. But what's really fun is that millennials, Gen Z, are kind of having a real interest in this kind of high fantasy decor from the 90s
Yes.
that was around the houses when we were growing up. So I'm like the market audience for this, target audience for this piece. But it's amazing. The gold feathers. Apparently it lights up and will change colors, and it's just not one of a kind, but kind of one of a
Well,
kind.
you would not expect to find this at your flea
No.
market sale.
Oh, you have no idea what you're going to
Yeah.
find.
Well,
true.
the other day, again, we have just a few minutes,
Mm-hmm.
but the other day, it was so cool. I was actually being a docent there at the thing, and they were having a luggage drive. Somebody
Mm-hmm.
found the cutest little suitcase for an American Girl doll.
Oh,
That is so
precious.
cute.
Yes.
It's funny that you say that because the Bella Vista Historical Museum is also collecting suitcase that's in good shape, luggage.
That
for,
was it stopped on Monday.
Oh, it stopped on Monday?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they-
did
over
a great
300.
job. Yes,
Over
for foster
300.
children. And so they have a piece of luggage if they need to, move locations, which I think is a really amazing cause.
Yeah. One more time, real quickly, tell everybody where you are, the website,
Okay.
how you could volunteer.
All right. So we're the Bella Vista Animal Shelter, and we are located at 32 Bella Vista Way. If you would like to see the animals, if you would like to come to the charity sale, it's at 1885 Bella Vista Way. The shelter is open from 10 to 4. The sale is open from 8 to 4. We would love to see you at either one. If you are interested in volunteering, there is a form to fill out on our webpage, which is www.bellavista-animalshelter.org.
Oh, there is a hyphen in there.
There is a
Okay.
hyphen.
All right. I think I probably led Paul astray there, but that's okay.
It's all right. We're the top hit, so you're going to find us anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. And so come meet all the kittens
Oh.
and come socialize with them, or if you fall in love, apply to adopt one. And
Do you have any Russian blues?
yes, actually.
We
Oh,
have a
no.
lot of gray animals, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't think my dogs would like it, but I have always, I used to only get black cats, but I want a Russian blue so badly.
Well, you should tell everybody why black cats are so wonderful.
Yes,
Because I love them. Why are they wonderful?
they are.
We have such a hard time adopting black animals
No.
only because they aren't Instagrammable, like they don't photograph super well. So we're trying to encourage people. We're doing a big promotion that black cats and black dogs are fantastic.
They
you
are.
should do it.
They
They
are.
are.
Well,
Okay.
and Shannon, one of the caregivers at the shelter, who's amazing, she works with the cats, says that male black cats are, in her opinion, the friendliest, most loving companion cats.
All right. So there you go.
So we have some black and white ones, some black ones, some gray ones,
and
a
some
few
Russian
orange
blues.
ones coming in the next weeks.
Coming in the next weeks. We still have them in production.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
always.
Okay. All right. Hey, ladies, we could do this forever, I swear, because you're so much fun. But this is such a good cause, everybody. So everybody go to the animal shelter, but right now, until the 22nd, go on down and get them, buy some of these wonderful finds. There's way more.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Because they still have bins they haven't opened yet.
Yes, we do.
All right.
Only 3 more left.
3 more storage units.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, ladies. Look forward to seeing you next month. And
Yes.
you're always important to us, and
Yes.
we love
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for having us.
You
Yes,
betcha.
thank you.
Take care, everybody, and wait till next month, and we're going to talk about something else. Bye.